Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a little look through of the new collections from Graphic 45. Hopefully you've already seen the unboxing video, so seen all the goodies I've chosen for this quarter, and I said I would show Scenic Route in a bit more detail because this is one of the collections I've been really looking forward to working with. I just love the designs and I love the colours, and perfect for those summer and beach type projects. I mean, we live in a coastal area surrounded by sea and things, so this is perfect for me. So I haven't got the whole collection. I didn't get the stickers or the chipboard pieces, but I have got everything else. I've got the 12 by 12, and of course nowadays the 12 by 12 includes our patterns and solids as well, which I think is brilliant. But also then there's the other patterns solids in the 8.5 by 11 inch size. I've got the 8 by 8 papers, some of the ephemeras, we'll have a little look at those, and the rub-ons. So what I'll do, because the 12 by 12 and the 8 by 8, the designs are exactly the same as usual, just for the 8 by 8 is scaled down. So rather than trying to fit in the 12 by 12 in screen, what we'll do, we'll have a look at the 8 by 8. So it's the first time I'm opening it, so it's the first time I'm seeing what these are like, and but I've of course seen the previews and stuff, so I know some designs and it's already got my brain thinking. So let's come in a little bit now. So of course this is the 8 by 8 where we've got 24 double-sided sheets. 8 of them are patterned, 4 of them are the patterns and solids, and 2 of each of them. And when we get to the patterns and solids are on there. So let's flip it over. Let's have a look at our cover sheet this time. So, I mean, the colours are just stunning. I love all the blues and things. And quite Mediterranean, I thought, with these tiles by here. And the images as well. Oh, and some florals, which I hadn't actually spotted that there were florals in here. And the olives, very Grecian, I feel, when I look at this. And Greece is one of my favourite places. Been there quite a few times now, different areas. So that's why I think this also appealed to me. Now, looking at this, I'm immediately thinking, there's my cover for an 8 by 8 album. Could also trim it down. But there's another page I've got in mind maybe for trimming down. And on the back we have, it looks like oranges or something. It's a nice non-directional paper. Of course we get 2 sheets of them and they of course pair together nicely. And then, oh, it must be oranges because we've got oranges now on the next page along with those florals. So if you're a fussy cutter, I'm starting to think this is the page then for you. Oh, oranges and lemons. And then we got this lovely sort of peachy colour this time as well. Not a colour I've seen before in Graphic 45. And here we go. And if you're a scrapbooker and you just like doing layouts, then we have the start of one here. A very Grecian village, I feel by there. Loving all like the little fish details and those tiles again. Of course, you can see the colours flow through nicely. And the florals again that we saw in the previous papers. And then the reverse of this, we got lemons. So we've got 2 pages which are very similar. There we go. I love all the details there. So just putting your photo there, matte and layer, job done. Maybe a few with the ephemera as well. Look, here we are with the tiles. My gosh, there's so many different variations on the tiles in this one. So it's called Live to Travel. And some nice, like a patterny solid one to match on the back. I'm already thinking, yeah, that's the middle with the pockets for an album. And this is the page I was thinking is more of a cover sheet than this one this time for me, because when I looked at this on the website, I was thinking, album here. I was thinking, oh, album here, cover. Think of covers now. This bottom left, but also then the top right could be an album cover trimmed down to there. Make a little mini one from what's left. Could even split. I wonder if this is in half. Have a look. And it is. So if you cut down the edge of this white one, so it's at 4 inches here. Obviously in the 12 by 12, it'll be 6 inch and 6 inch. So you'll be able to cover your front and back. And oh, I love this. All the little tiny flowers. And again, it matches that paper as well. So yeah, so I have no idea which way I'm going to go with this, which is why I probably bought 2 of the 12 by 12s. So we can actually maybe try a couple of different sizes. Loving the back as well. I could do with 4 sheets of this. Oh. Those who follow my channel know I like the monochrome pages. So the 2 blues, the dark blue and the light blue. This one goes on the back. Oh, and stripes. They're working together nicely, aren't they? Oh, we have another scrapbook layout one. Oh yeah, it's even called Scenic Route Light Layout. I wonder if this one was called dark. Yeah, dark layout, light layout. So again, photo all done. So if I'm making an 8 by 8 album, and photo sorted. And again, tying in those florals, the colours just go in again. I mean, it would go with the peaches as well. And the floral papers we saw before. This one is very much tying into collection, isn't it? This one. And then the back, we have lots of florals again. And then the journal cards. So of course, with the 8 by 8, these are a little bit more awkward. They're 4 inches tall and 2 inches and 2 inches. But the width then, of course, 8 doesn't divide by 3 exactly. So it's like 2 and 5/8 here. But if you've got the 12 by 12, these are your 6 by 4 and 3 by 4 journal cards. Liking these ones this time. Again, we've got our vertical ones. Of course, that one could be horizontal as well, portrait, landscape. Oh gosh, so we've got landscape one, we've got a portrait one. So there's a nice mix and match of, and even the backs. Now I've started using the backs for some embellishments and inserts lately. So I've got some quick videos coming up soon showing how you can use the journal. So I always seem to have a sheet of this left over. And I went to the patterns and solids. So let's see what 4 colours we got. I mean, okay, patterns and solids, but that is a full-on pattern in itself, isn't it? And then the solid has got that washed look on it this time. Loving that blue. Oh, I don't think, is that the pattern solids? Oh, it is. And this one then, so we've got a dark blue with these waves or tiles on the front, and then a pale blue on the back. That's okay, that's why I got confused, because there's 2 blues. And then the peachier colour, peach or orange. So we've got some stripes. I do like it when we've got a paper which we can use either direction. But what's handy here is, although this is the 8 by 8 pad, the patterns and solids haven't got that name strip on it. So this is actually 8 1/4. So you can get 8 1/2. So you can get 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. So you can get 2 mats for your 6 by 4 photos from these. Just by having that little 1/2 inch is so handy, because you know me with my measurements. I like to make the most out of my papers. And then finally, we've got the yellows with some leaves. Okay, so those are what you get in the paper pads. And then we do have some patterns and solids as well. So we will have seen some of these already. So we've got this. So this is the 8.5 by 11. Now, so we've seen that one, and we've seen that one, haven't we? So this is, we've seen that pattern, but in a different colour. So that's a new pattern, spots with the light blue. So you can see lots of blues in this collection, which you'd expect. We've seen the stripes in the peach, so what's new? And we've seen that in the dark blue, haven't we? That crisscross pattern. And we've seen the leaves in the yellow. Oh my God. Okay, this is my favourite one. Oh, we've seen that in the blue, haven't we? So we've had a look at the papers, but what else can you do then to extend your collection? Well, you can get some rub-on transfers. So these are the same as the ones we've seen in the past. You get 2 sheets and the little lollipop stick to rub them down. And as you can see, you get one sort of backgroundy type one and one with some imagery. Let's have a look at these ones. So you see, this is the images one. And of course, you don't have to use it as a whole sheet. You can just cut out the smallest little elements or big chunks and attach them to your photo mats or whatever you want to do. They work well with your patterns as solids as well. You've got whole images down there which match the images we have on the papers. And then also you get more of your background type images. Again, you can cut these out and have them as separate ones and some border matching that paper I really liked there. So those are the rub-on transfers. And as I said, I've also got the ephemera pieces. So this time we've got 69 of them. And I can see already we've got some nice borders and stuff going on this time. So these fish are huge. Look at those. How many, does it show how many fish? Yes, we've got 2 of the large fish. And there should be 3 small ones as well. Yep, so those are the 3 small ones. So again, these match with your papers perfectly. Some lovely little borders. And then all the images you'd expect to see that we've already seen in the papers. And some sentiments as well. So lovely if you're a junk journaler and you want to tie everything together. Attach them to the papers. We, as always, have more like floral images. So these are great then if you want to build up like clusters and things on your covers or on your scrapbook pages. I mean, you know, you've got loads of lemons and different types of the lemons. I did spot more. Here we go. You've got the florals, which were in the paper as well. I wonder if we've got any tiles. Yes, there should be some tiles in here too. Ah, here we are. So you've got the tiles so we can put them together as well. So all in all, a lovely collection. So it's like, what do we do? Are we going to go cards? Are we going to go album? I mean, there's definitely going to be an album at some point. There just has to be, just because of that cover sheet. But what else are we going to do with this? Because I have bought quite a bit of this collection. So I'm looking forward to playing. So thanks for joining me for this quick little walkthrough of the collection. A little review for you to see what you can get. As always, I'd love to hear what you think. And hit that subscribe button so that you know when the projects go live using these collections and the others I've recently had. And if you haven't already, head to my Facebook group called Paper Crafting with Paul, because I've got some projects coming up there for you to see. So have a look in the description below for a link so you can join there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.